Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Person Behind the Persona. Today we have a very special guest. And the special guest's name is Jaiyaxh, and you guys will know him by his channel name. Can you introduce your channel name to us, Jaiyaxh, please?
It's Jaiyaxh, but instead of a S, it's a X because the S username was taken on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I had to make it a X instead of a S. So I'm stuck with it now.
So smart moves right there.
Yeah.
It also sounds cooler, doesn't it, Ocus?
Yeah.
I have a very important question before we start, and that question is not to Jaiyaxh actually. It is to Ocus.
Oh,
Ocus,
hi.
how does it feel to be the second best looking person in the podcast now?
I am the third best. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
So first come you. Rav is on the top.
Fuck off! Have you
Jaiyaxh
seen?
is on the second.
Everybody, Jaiyaxh, can you do a pose, a little bit of a Vogue photo shoot pose? Left side. Show us your jawline, please.
I can do the pretty boy face like.
Yeah,
What is the pretty boy face?
The squinting your eyes and doing the thing.
That is not.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Yeah.
That smolder.
the
Are you
e-boy
talking about
face.
the smolder?
Yeah.
The smolder from Tangled.
Bro,
Is that what
he's
you're talking about?
Yeah. Yes.
Jaiyaxh, let's be honest guys, Jaiyaxh is the definition of Chad, okay? I'll tell you one more thing, okay? The sad part is PBTP की male or female ratio इतनी अच्छी नहीं है, ठीक है? And we are just hoping, one of the only reasons, Jaiyaxh, I'm being very honest, Ocus will not tell you this, okay? One of the only reasons we have got you here is because we want more women in the podcast to listen to the podcast, okay? There is no other reason you're here.
You got the wrong guy then.
What do you mean? we have run out of options, okay? We have run out of options. We have finally decided ki let's get the best looking people. Vedant, Rustic, Jaiyaxh. Straight up, that's what we did. We recorded with Vedant and now we're recording with you, okay? There's no other reason. Okay,
I hope that works, but I don't think it will.
यार
will definitely
मैं तुझे
work, trust me
बताता
on
हूँ, मालूम है राव प्रॉब्लम क्या है? प्रॉब्लम ये है कि ये सारी ईगल्स ना भेंचो हम लोग की फोटोज लाइक करेंगे, हमारी एपिसोड देखेंगी, पर साली सब्सक्राइब नहीं करती है
Ocus.
या फॉलो नहीं करती है.
That's actually true.
Girls, what's wrong? What's up? Tell me. Like, I know you guys are like, I consistently these same eagles. Okay, Rav, I'm telling you, same eagles. These girls are liking my posts, and it's not even like one photo की भाई इसके explore feed में दिख गई होगी. They're liking a lot of my posts. Like ऐसा line में spam कर रही हैं, but they're not following. I'm like, bitch, why? Get me to 10k followers.
That happens once in a while. I have someone that checks my profile, likes every post since from the first one to the very last one, and then they don't follow me still.
Yeah.
Kind of hurts me.
Okay, would you rather have them follow you or would you rather have them DM you?
I'd rather have them DM me, to be honest.
Yes. Ocus, what about you? I know you
I would.
Obviously, you would rather have them follow you. Because
Yeah. If you DM me,
DM
I
में
would
क्या
just.
कर लेगा?
Yeah, मैं DM में अगर आप मेरे को DM करोगे तो I would just send OS3 कल आना.
Yeah. Ocus, is it true that your girlfriend checks out all your DMs just to be sure?
No.
No?
She has massive
Trust.
faith in me.
Trust in you.
I am a very loyal
Great.
guy.
Yeah,
That's true.
He is.
The only one is possibly competition to my girlfriend is in this podcast. Both of these people.
I am not
very loyal now, are you?
Not very loyal now, are you? What the hell, Ocus? Last question answering podcast. It was a fucking sexual innuendos fuckfest. Okay, that's what it was.
Okay, guys, I have a thing for you. Just before this podcast, if you can't tell by my hair, I just took a bath. Okay,
right.
So me and Rav were in a call. Okay, and मेरा webcam on.
Please don't include. No.
मेरा webcam on था, and I'm like, okay, Rav, I will go and take a bath. And then मैं खड़ा होता हूँ, and then I'll show you. So this is where मैं अपनी shirt उतारता हूँ, and मैं थोड़ा आगे जाके I just I am butt naked, and then I move around and I'm like, oh my god, मेरा camera on था. But luckily I was out of this frame that you see right here. And मैं यहाँ से ऐसे आके मैं कैमरा बंद किया, and Rav is like, oh my god, he was fucking freaking the fuck out.
This would have been the first time Rav sees you naked unintentionally, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's a fucking lie. I have slept in the same room as Ocus. He has no fucking idea what the hell has happened. Okay.
I said unintentionally. That was intentional.
That's
Well,
Rav, that's You know that can be taken out of context. Twitter is cancelling you right now.
Oh my fucking god. Oh Jesus.
Please. Yeah, we got cancelled for the first time.
So Ocus, now you know that the edit is in your hands. If you want it to be out of context, it's completely up to you. Okay.
Edit is not in my hands. Now we have an editor.
Oh yeah, we do have an editor. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Guess what, Jayesh? We have finally hired, if that's the right term, an editor for PBTV. Okay, so we have the one new member to the team.
Oh my!
And
who's
that is Brian. Have you heard of this guy named Bean Cloud?
Oh my god!
Yeah, so we got him, and he really wanted to edit. So
Brian is like
so cool.
He's so sweet, man. He's just the sweetest of the dudes.
I never want to edit, not even my videos. But then again, I really don't edit.
Yeah, your widescreen लगाता है तू चोदू साले.
What's the problem in that? That's how I started. What do you mean, Ocus?
Yeah, look where you are now.
well fucking done. Well fucking done, Ocus.
I'm sorry.
That was. And oh my god, in Simon's podcast, I said that Ocus can't roast. Well fucking done.
I'm sorry, yaar. I didn't mean it.
I mean, he is a roaster, so.
I am a roaster, yeah, apparently. I better.
You are a roaster?
Yeah, I am a roaster. Yeah, have you not seen, like,
Ocus is either a roaster or he is a bully victim. Whichever you want to choose.
No,
or a bully, sometimes.
Yeah, he tries. He definitely tries. That is true.
No, I am not a bully. Trust me. अगर मैं bully करने बैठता हूँ, then Rav just takes like a big bazooka, and then he starts shooting just on my face.
And everywhere else also.
Yeah, it feels like that one time that he and I were in bed together.
What?
Oh my god, no. Stop, man. We gotta stop this gag. It's getting very weird.
It is getting very weird. See, dude, already 3 people have messaged me. Okay, I don't know how many DMs you got, but 3 people have already messaged me that they're gonna make fan art. Okay, that's just. I don't
want to see Rav X Ocus fan art. Yeah.
Oh, dude, no.
I don't want to tell you what I do with it,
but I do say these things. Don't say these things because people will start making fan out of the 3 of us. Okay. Now that I've said that, okay. Now I've said that, so people will probably do that also.
Nice. moment though. What? You wanna? Let's actually move with the podcast, man.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sure. What would you like to talk about? Okay, let's start off.
I'm starting off.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, sure. So, I think Mera or we wanna talk about memes. Okay. I wanna talk about internet culture and memes. Okay. And because my lovely Jaiyaxh has definitely consumed a lot of the internet culture, and he has gone through a lot of phases of the meme culture as well. And he said to me that being edgy is actually very detrimental to your mental health.
Yes.
And I would like to ask you, Jaiyaxh, why do you think so?
So there was a phase, like I've grown up on the internet, so ever since I was like 14 or 15, I really got into the internet, memes and stuff. And I would say that since I from 15 to 18, I was just going through the phases of meme culture and stuff like that. And at that point, I was a really wannabe edgy kid, Everything's a joke. I can laugh at anything. Nothing offends me. That kind of kid. But after 18, when I actually matured and started becoming at one point when you're taking everything as a joke, you stop realizing that everything is not a joke and you're a real person with feelings and things do matter. And sometimes you should be offended about things.
Right.
Yeah. So when I matured, I would say it kind of to get back into a stage where I'm functional and my mental state and my the way I look at things is normal and not just me trying to be edgy. It was kind of a transition which was pretty hard because I am used to taking everything as a joke. But then I realized that I am a real person and I have real feelings and I get offended and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. One question on that. You said that around when you were around 15, 14, that's when you started really getting into the internet. Why around that age? When were you exposed to the internet first?
When was I first exposed to the internet would be around, I made my Facebook account when I was 9 years old.
Right.
And back then I didn't have internet access, of course, but I used to go to my nani's place.
Right.
And they had internet there. So me and my cousin brother, we would like sit and play games and stuff. That's how we
Yeah,
were initially
yeah.
exposed to the internet.
Yeah.
But then I moved on to Facebook. Then I started seeing meme pages. Right now Rajnikant versus CID jokes is like,
Huh.
if you say that, people will slap the shit out of you. But when I was 11, that was a really, really cool thing.
Yeah.
They didn't even have a watermark back then.
Do you remember having this another page that had वो friends का एक character था जिसका face लगा हुआ था sarcasm करके.
Yeah. And then I remember a few names. I like to name them. There was one Alia versus Pappu jokes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And there was बहुत जोर से भूख लगी है कुछ खाने को चाहिए. And these pages, I used to just binge them, like just go through them every day.
Yeah.
This was around 15.
No, I was this was when I was 12.
Okay.
12
okay.
and I would get internet sometimes because I had a dongle at my home which I would recharge for 350 rupees and you get 1 GB. And then I'd spend all that GB watching fucking Just Rain videos or like.
At least you were a man of culture. At least you were a man of culture.
So my dad got internet for work and I'd spend all of that watching Just Rain videos.
And what did your dad say about that?
He didn't understand. He was like, yeah, that is how 1 GB is.
Wow. You never decided to like tell him कि dad 1 GB ज़्यादा होता है. Like you just actually.
Now I have.
Now you have. So like did he stop your pocket money in any sense now? कि हाँ बेटा उस टाइम में बहुत पैसे खर्च करवाए तुमने.
Now it's like we have unlimited internet for almost free, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter,
that is
man.
true. That is true.
So easy now.
Yeah.
I can watch Just Rain videos all day, but I don't want to anymore.
Okay, one question on that. You said that around 18 is when like you figured out, you transitioned to a point where, okay, not everything is a joke. Some things should be taken seriously. Jokes and all are fine. That's basically your interpretation, right? Which is a very, very valid way of looking at things in life. ठीक है? कि not everything is a joke. You can joke about things. You can joke about important things also, so that the message is put forward. But not everything is a joke. You can take things seriously also. You should take things seriously also.
You should take.
ये कैसे आया? Where did it come from? Like there should be like a set of events which happened, which triggered that or like brought that into fruition. Or it was a very, very smooth, long transition. Is what you're saying?
It was not very smooth. It was like till 18, I'm like doing whatever. Like I don't have anything to do. I'm just going to school, going back home.
Yeah.
Fucking like wasting time on the internet and then doing that. But after 18, at some point you realize that you have to do something in life. Like you have to make a living. And I was not good at academics. And then when I started to look into what can I do to make a living, that's when I was like, yo, this is some serious shit. Like I have to pay attention to this. And then I realized ki in life I have to pay attention to other things as well. Till now I was like taking everything as a fucking joke.
Tell me something. I have a question to that. I think what I'm about to say is actually pretty accurate, but I would still like to confirm. You always had this image of your where I am. तुम्हारे खुद के साथ एक कुछ एक्सपेक्टेशन थे कि हाँ ये सब सही है, जो लोग हैं ये जो मेरे आसपास हैं ये सब हैं ठीक है, पर मैं कुछ हूँ, समझ रहे हो, मेरे दिमाग में कुछ मैं हूँ, कुछ मैं आई एम अप देयर. But when you realize that not everything is like, when you get out of this phase and you transition into the serious phase, there's a point where it's like, oh shit, if I don't do this, I'll be nothing. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'll tell you one event that kind of made me realize that not everything is a joke. When I was 14 years old, I have like been in the same school since I was like in grade 4, and that's where my friends are. That's where everything is. And I was in the 9th grade and I was taking things really, really unseriously. I didn't like give a fuck about studies, nothing at all. But then, and I was like, yeah, I'll pass, man. It's whatever. Like till 9, you're like, you fail, doesn't matter. You still get promoted. You get to the next class. 9 में क्या हुआ था? मैं fail हो गया था. I got 14%. Out of 100. 14% out of 100, and I had to stay back a year and my friends go forward. That's when I kind of realized that not everything is a joke, like things are serious.
Yeah,
that was one event.
One question to that. When you said that you got 14% or whatever, this is a bit of a difficult question, and it might sound like it's a narcissistic question, but it is not.
50 plus 50.
Did you fail because you were bad at studies, or like you didn't care for it? Like
I would say I could have been bad, but I never noticed it because I never cared.
Okay, so it's not like you're not a smart kid in school.
Yeah, I would say I am pretty smart, I think.
But you didn't put that. You didn't want to.
No, I didn't put any effort into studies.
Yeah, you didn't want to prioritize that because you didn't care about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. What makes you say that though? Do you have any like anecdotal evidence to it? Ki school mein, these are the things which happened which made me realize that I am smarter. I am actually smarter because that would trigger the idea that तुमने question पूछा ना कि what made you think कि हाँ मैं कुछ हूँ, मैं कुछ कर सकता हूँ. That usually comes from a place of कि अच्छा मैंने कुछ किया हुआ है उसकी वजह से.
अच्छा I think I would like to cut you off there. I think I mean you're right ऐसा होता है usually, पर I would also like to say कि हमारे इंडियन थोड़ा कल्चर में ऐसा रहता है कि moms and dads usually hype their kids up.
Okay.
And like I can hashtag relate with Jayesh a lot more when it comes to a lot of these things, and I like because मेरे साथ भी ऐसा हुआ है कि यार moms and dads actually hype us up. I think it's the same thing with him as well, where you start believing, of course I am some shit man, everybody around me has always said it, and then you realize like you fail and you're like oh shit.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that you're not special. Like that, I would still say that.
So are you saying that his the idea of okay मैं भी कुछ हूँ, for him it comes from him being hyped up by his parents? No. Is that
no. I am. That's a part. There is a part of this. I would say.
Okay. What do you think, Jayesh, about that? What are you saying?
What मैं कुछ हूँ where my मैं कुछ हूँ comes from?
Yeah.
Where it comes from? Exactly. That's what you want to know.
I would no. मैं कुछ हूँ not right now. मैं कुछ हूँ of that 9th standard Jayesh. I would like to say.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't think 9th standard Jayesh thought that वो कुछ है.
Okay.
I thought
the 18-year-old Jayesh. The 18-year-old Jayesh.
18-year-old Jayesh. That's like when I started getting exposed to like I would say a major part of my self-esteem comes from music and stuff, music and art forms.
Okay, yes.
Music that motivated me, music that made me think and stuff like that.
Okay,
so
yes.
So it's just basically just nights of you in the bed thinking to yourself.
Right. Yeah, it can do that. Yeah, it's very similar to what a book can do to you, like something a non-fictional book can do to you, right? Or even fiction for that matter. ठीक है, that makes sense. Right. That adds up really well. Okay. Okay, Ocus, continue. What else?
Okay, so obviously you said कि तुझे music बहुत पसंद है, and Jayesh and I have some. So I do not, to the people who do not know, मैं music नहीं सुनता हूँ इतना. मेरा I only listen to one genre, and उसमें से बहुत गिने चुने artist हैं, and it's like rap. बट फिर भी जयेश और मेरा म्यूज़िक टेस्ट काफ़ी सिमिलर है. उसने अभी रिसेंटली मुझे काफ़ी नए नए सॉन्ग्स पे इंट्रोड्यूस किया है. रिसेंटली गॉट टू नो अबाउट दिस न्यू क्या कहते हैं आर्टिस्ट कॉल्ड बुगी विद द हुडी, एंड जयेश इंट्रोड्यूस मी टू हिम. बट या Jayesh, I would like to, and you are very like into, like Jayesh is actually very into music and shit. Like
okay, so what kind of music?
Yeah, that's what I want to ask.
What do you what you want to tell us something about that?
Rap and R&B.
R&B, okay.
Basically. Yeah.
What in R&B? Because I listen to a little bit of R&B as well. I don't listen to rap at all. But what do you listen in R&B?
I listen to like Black a lot recently. Black with a 6 instead of a B.
Okay.
You know, that's who I listen to a lot. And you know, like basically not just R&B, like R&B influenced rap. Like, you know, The Weeknd obviously.
Okay.
Party Next Door.
I was recently listening to, I don't know why it took me such a while, but after a very long time I listened to The Weeknd, and I was listening to Blinding Lights.
Oh yo, I just discovered Blinding Lights a few weeks
ago. Ocus, do you know that? Okay, we're gonna get off topic, but I'm just gonna give you a quick reference. Blinding Lights mein Weeknd looks a lot like Mandeep, man. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. The fucking jawline. The fucking jawline. Oh fuck, bro. I was thinking
what
about
the
it.
fuck? It
That's
looks
insane.
like Mandeep is in the fucking thumbnail. Okay, anyways, coming back. You listen to R&B infused with rap. Okay.
Yeah. That's yeah.
You listen to The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Do you listen to any indie music?
Indie music, I wouldn't say indie, but sometimes I listen to some rappers that have not like popped off yet, and then I like their shit, so that could be like close to that.
Okay. I recently found this one artist, which I would really recommend to you. Maybe I'm not sure about your taste because I haven't heard what you have heard except The Weeknd maybe. So I'll listen to yours. But this one artist which I have recommended to everyone, and everyone seems to have a good feedback out of it. I'm not sure if it's like your thing or not. Check it out. Like there is this one guy called J Babe.
Okay. All right.
And I found him in funny fact, I found him in the Weekender hota hai na, NH7 Weekender in Pune.
Yeah.
So he was performing on stage, and I was like, what the hell? How can this be an Indian guy doing this kind of music? And
so and what happened after that? Did you like listen to him and
I
follow him
listened
on Instagram
to his
and stuff?
entire freaking album, dude. He's really good.
There are so many Indian artists, man.
Yo, man.
Yeah, man.
Actually
I'm so
going
happy
crazy.
that like this scene is coming up for real because mad talent.
And
there's so many.
And there are many, for example, and there are many other artists who haven't come up. Like for example, people who want to get through YouTube, which hasn't happened yet in India at all.
I would say YouTube is not the place. यार यही मुझे issue रहता है कि YouTube is not the place for like musicians, indie musicians. I would say starting में था like क्या कहते हैं Shawn Mendes, Justin, ये सब YouTube से आए, ठीक है?
Right.
Bo वगैरह सब YouTube से आए, Bo Burnham से. पर अब it has gotten to a point because like if you were talented then like you would get discovered. Numbers were pulling like talent numbers pull kar raha tha now and no hate, but there are people who are putting out music who are not that talented in music but are breaking records. ठीक है?
Can you give me an example?
Why do I think we all know who I'm talking about.
Can you tell me, please?
I am talking about Bakchod Babaji.
Okay, Jayesh, listen. Okay, so if you don't know, Ocus, don't sigh. Okay, don't freaking sigh when I am about to say this thing, because you need to know this. You're not internalizing it and still doing it again and again. Okay, Jayesh.
All right.
Listen, every single time Ocus talks about these things, okay, he will never take names. Ocus is such a wuss that he would never take names. Where is the fun in that? Please take names.
Okay, fuck it. I was talking about Bakchod Babaji. I am not taking names.
Dude, the number of times Bakchod Babaji has been named in this podcast, he's getting enough amount of exposure, okay?
Acha,
You should
no,
stop.
I am talking about, okay, no hate. I said no hate. I was talking about Ajay. Yaar. Ajay ka music is great. I would say for the amount of music he has released.
Okay.
4 गाने निकाले हैं लॉन्डे.
What do you think about Who Cares music then? For one
Who Cares
song.
has one song and he knows how to rap. अभी मैं podcast start करने से पहले ये बोल रहा था. He knows how to switch flows, but he does not know how to flow while switching flows. So his flow is very, जब switch up करता है, it's like ऐसा. But he knows how to flow. I would say that.
Okay. And now coming back to Jayesh, who is basically our prime
अरे तो
time.
मेरे को कंप्लीट तो करने दे.
तो एक बार रुक जा. मुझे comment section में नहीं चाहिए कि कोई और उससे बोले, प्लीज मुझे उसको पूछने दे.
नहीं कमेंट सेक्शन में जो बोलेगा उसकी मम्मी, ठीक है? मेरी बात सुन लो. Where was I? हाँ. So मैं ये कहूँगा कि यार this is still a conversation, ठीक है? You cannot ऐसा बोल सकते हो.
Go ahead.
Bye.
I was saying कि YouTube is not a place for music talent to come up, and I am very sad that I hope that ऐसा कुछ प्लेटफॉर्म आए इंडिया में जिसके थ्रू जो हमारे इंडी म्यूजिशियंस हैं वो रियली हु कैन कम अप, and I feel like Spotify will do the job.
It is already doing it.
Yeah,
all
it is
the
already.
indie musicians are in Spotify or in Apple Music for that matter.
But I would like कि थोड़ा और ऐसा जैसे मेरे जैसा बंदा है जो डिस्कवर कर पाए.
Okay, I have one thing to say about that, but before that I'll ask something to Jayesh. Jayesh,
Yes.
It's very premature to ask this kind of a question to you, given that you've just started a few months back and you've reached such significant amount of growth. But given that the amount of influence music has had on you, would you want to like create music in the future? Like not in the near future, but in general.
Alaska Nice Boys.
What do you think?
Of course I will. Definitely I will. I really want to like infuse a couple styles and like blend in. Like I think that would be like really cool for me to like try and create something other than just videos, which I've just tried.
Okay. Have you learned like music when
No,
as a
never.
kid growing up?
No.
Will you be going through the process of learning about music in detail
Yes.
before you
definitely.
start creating something with people?
Really?
Definitely.
Or would you go for like a because I thought you would go for a like I will start creating it and that's how I will learn, like by experimenting and creation process.
I mean, same like experimenting with a bit of learning, like not formal learning, but like experimenting with a bit of learning. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, because sometimes also people what they do is they're like they just start off without like I have any idea. मैं बनाऊंगा सीधा बनाऊंगा.
No,
देखा
the thing
जाएगा.
is, I don't want to be a rapper or like a singer. I want to like be able to make a song from scratch to the
Okay.
end. Do it all by myself.
Kanye shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kanye music.
Got it.
Yeah, I think Kanye. That's why, like, Kanye is considered to be literally one of the goats, if not the goat, because he can literally do everything from start to end.
For all the
Yeah.
boomers in the comment section, can you explain what a goat is? I'm
Goat is
not saying that I am, but
greatest of
like
all
please
time.
just what?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time is goat.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you didn't know goat?
That is.
तुझे नहीं पता था राव गोट के बारे में?
It's such a Gen Z thing to say, man. But okay.
My God, Rav.
It's been around for a while, man.
Yeah, what
Man.
the fuck? I've been saying it.
You could have just said greatest of all time. That would have been very culturally
but
appropriate
goat,
as well.
No, it
it
wouldn't
is-
be. If you wouldn't have said goat,
Yeah.
it would have been
This
like,
guy. Okay, this guy is Ocus looks like a goat. What does that sound like? Huh? This sounds appropriate to you in any way?
Yeah,
I don't
looks
understand.
like a goat. बोलेगा
What?
तो
Come on,
no,
guys.
Ocus is the goat. Ocus is the goat, and it's facts.
Ocus is the
Alright.
goat.
Yeah,
Ocus is a goat and he lives in Saudi. Nice, yaar. बहुत बढ़िया. Like people will have so many interpretations of that, man. Come on.
No, let us get back to Jayesh, yaar.
You know,
Yeah.
I want to say something like this podcast is so perfect because Ocus and Rav are like the polar opposites. Like
No. We are not. We are not polar
like
opposites.
some things. No, you are the same person, but
Yeah.
the thing is that you both have so different ideas of the world.
Yeah, we complete
yeah,
each
yeah.
other.
Look at
We
it
complete each
That,
other.
yeah, because of the age gap. Yeah.
मैं तुझे बताता हूँ no this is so weird जयेश मैं तुझे बताता हूँ ठीक है because of the age gap जिंदगी में अगर मैं बोलूँगा तो राव is ahead no he is ज़्यादा financial stable ठीक है घर वर आ रहा है लौंडे का भाई ने सेविंग वेविंग कर रखी है एकदम epically but when it comes to like hobbies and YouTube I guess तो मैं उसमें थोड़ा आगे हूँ ठीक है and तो अगर मतलब मुझे अगर जिंदगी वगैरह के बारे में बात करने लगेंगे तो जहाँ पे मैं कम करता हूँ वहाँ पे राव आके संभाल लेता है और जहाँ पे यूट्यूब वगैरह एनालिटिक्स और ये सब के बारे में बात करेंगे सेल्फ डाउट वगैरह के बारे में तो वहाँ पे अगर राव जहाँ पे कम पड़ता है मैं आके संभाल लेता हूँ एंड देन as I said there is a age gap between me and him so he acts for the boomers and everybody is like the guy who be like अच्छा ये बता मुझे इसका मतलब क्या है so in that way जो boomer लोग हैं वो भी समझ जाते हैं और फिर like so it's a very good blend between me and him.
You try to
that's
the
what I'm
last part. Okay, Jayesh, the last part he tried to describe that I am basically playing the role of an Oxford dictionary. Okay, that is what he described me as. Okay, an Oxford dictionary for boomers. Really, Ocus? That is the best way to put that out.
You are.
I love the part where he says Rav like makes money, he has a house because the first thing that somebody told me when I like got into this community when I didn't even know Rav, they were like you know Rav makes 15 lakh a month.
That is a lie. What the fuck? Why are we throwing numbers like a madman?
I just wanna say that was not me. I wouldn't have Love is making
Who
up
the
for
fuck is
15
saying these things, man?
I don't know,
Don't
man.
fucking first of all, don't talk about money, please. I don't want anything jinxed over here. I'm a big believer in the idea of karma. We will be talking about karma in a little bit. But
Yes.
please,
I think
stop.
Rav is not making 15. He's making 17.
Nah.
So, but
Fuck off, Ocus. Jesus, man.
Yeah, let's move on.
yeah, but tell me, Jayesh, मुझे ये बात बता कि so you say कि music काफी मतलब you have been influenced by क्या कहते हैं music a lot, but and you've told me a lot about like there come phases आते हैं self doubt के. So would you say like there was a time so like I think everybody goes through a period. Would you say there was a time where there was like a lot of self doubt in you?
Yeah, definitely.
What age? What
age?
time?
I would say before I got 10,000 subscribers.
Wow.
nice brilliant. But do you think music were like really pulled you out of
Yeah, I think that was the reason why I started doing anything like to push me to a point where I have enough self-confidence to make anything and put it out for people to see and comment. I think music influenced me to that till that
but
point.
do you think you do that to validate yourself?
What?
So like I will put this out there so that people see it in that, and after they like and comment it, that will validate me that okay, I have done something well.
Of course, because to be honest, to me, like life is like a, it's just me sucking myself off till the day I die.
Wow.
Us, yeah.
I love that interpretation. Wow, क्या बात है भाई, क्या बात बोली.
So what if somebody doesn't like it then?
I mean, they can go fuck themselves, man. Unless like more people like them than me, man. I mean, it's like someone with one follower text me saying I don't like you. Who the fuck cares?
Dude, he sounds like Jayesh sounds like. Because just like you sound a little bit like me when I was an arrogant prick in school, okay?
Yeah.
Jay sounds like what Who Cares was a few years ago, okay? That's what it is. Like, which is fine.
Because me and
which is
Who Cares
great.
were on a call for 1 hour today.
Really?
Of course, you were on a call for 1 hour because that's how how much you guys gelled. I'm sure. But did you guys gel, by the way?
What do you say?
Like, did you guys? How was your conversation with him?
Oh, amazing.
Dude, I fucking obviously, man.
Flowing.
I'm telling you, ये दोनों अभी एक podcast शुरू करेंगे.
I have a question. Wow, Ocus, great. We have great competition then, don't we? That would be
Our
fun.
podcast will be called. Our podcast will be called "We Don't Care About the Person." This is about us.
That would be great, and we have a mega podcast in Ocus's house in Mumbai. That is
Oh
also
my
fun.
god, I want.
Okay, I have one question for not Who Cares. What am I saying? Jayesh. Okay.
तो
I
किससे
have a
थे
question.
आप लोग?
This okay, shut up. So the question is कि ठीक है, you had 10,000 and that milestone really helped you like have that confidence, right?
By the way,
but does that like
let me pause. He hit 10,000 in 1 month. I'm just saying.
okay?
No. The thing is, like, let me put it this way. I had the confidence, yeah. But if somebody asked me why do you have this confidence, I couldn't justify it. Now I can justify it.
Yeah.
Like I always wanted to suck myself out. Now I can justify that.
Oh,
Us.
that is a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
But my question is कि does that mean that you don't critique yourself? I understand sucking yourself up, but don't you sometimes punch yourself in the dick as well? Is my question.
Are you kinky?
Shut up, Ocus.
Do you like?
Shut
Do you flick it a bit? Tatte aisa.
Yeah. Do you use a cock ring? That's what you're gonna ask, huh? Nice.
I am kinky, but not on the side where you torture yourself. No.
Okay, so you do critique yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, how are we gonna skip the part where Rao said cock ring? Excuse me.
Wow, like.
See, it's not just because I appear to be a very quiet, shy person doesn't mean I don't know things about the world. You Who Cares was as shocked to know about the things I've done in my life, okay?
So you have actually. Oh my god, yes, this is becoming interesting.
Just
need to
because you appear
fucking-
like a shy person is that gives you more reason to know what a cock ring is.
Exactly. Like he's the most. I'm telling you,
My God.
जो सबसे ज़्यादा चुपचाप होते हैं, those are the most fucking like fucked up people in the world. Why do you think I was like so focused on Simon the entire time, listening to him very carefully? I was like, इतना चुप क्यों है ये? मुझे कुछ तो गड़बड़ है भाई.
But
want to
no,
know
I
something
think
about it.
Simon तो actual में he's just what actual हम लोग जिसका ये रहता है ना, जिसका इमेज की शाय बनता है, मेरे को लगता है वही है वो साला. बहुत ही ज़्यादा जेन्युइन, बहुत ही ज़्यादा शाय, बहुत ही हम्बल, भयंकर रूपी हम्बल है भाई वो तो.
और he has managed to fool everybody.
Yeah, or he has managed.
Which is also
he's
great.
very
We don't
humble,
mind
yeah.
that either.
But
Every time I text him, he replies, man. How humble is that? He has a fucking blue tick, man.
Yo,
Dude,
and he got that shit at 40k, and motherfucker collabed with PewDiePie.
Dude.
Big up Simon, yeah.
Big up, man. But
Big
I
up,
have one
big up.
question for Jayesh back again. So tell us about that critique part. How do you do it? Like, because many kids your age or even older than you, but mentally your age or less than that, want to have the kind of confidence that you have, but also don't want to like cross that line of overconfidence, right? Or arrogance for that matter. How do you critique yourself? Tell us about that, because you never show that.
I think I might cross the line of overconfidence like a lot. I'm not saying that. Like before I answer how I critique myself, I just want to like say that I might not be in the perfect position to answer this because I am not the greatest at balancing my confidence and my overconfidence.
Okay.
I haven't tested it yet, but how I critique myself is basically like I surround myself with people that do critique me, because Ocus, if I go fuck up right now, Ocus is going to tell me. He's not going to be like, yo, you're my friend, so I'm not going to tell you. And I take my friend's words really seriously.
Okay.
God
So,
damn, Ocus is
who
Ocus is a
who
good
else is
guy.
part of that support system of yours?
I have like 5 friends that I actually like thanked in my first video's ending. You know, at the last screen, there's like special thanks to 5 friends. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they like my in real life friends. They're like an integral part of that. And
Okay.
and
So-
apart
so-
from that, yeah,
You can shout
what
them
said?
out
they-
in this podcast, man.
So they don't
don't
fuck
think I
around. So
want
they
to,
don't
man.
fuck
I'm kind
around.
of
They don't fuck around in that part. Like if they see that okay, यहाँ पे थोड़ा ज़्यादा हो गया, they just tell you in your face.
Yeah, of course.
And are they very nice about it? Like they tell you in the most very sugar coated manner, or they're very abruptly,
no.
like very
Like-
upfront about it?
Look,
चूतिया है.
before I upload a video, I send it to like 5 people, huh?
Right,
Out of
right.
which 3 might be my in real life friends, and Ocus, Surya Bhaiya, or Rishu, depending on whoever's online.
Right,
Huh?
right.
So my
Right.
real life friends group, I send a message, and if it's not nice, they're like, "Yo, this is boring. Don't like it."
Okay.
But
Straight
bro,
up.
they lekin that's the thing, right? I've said this in Simon ke podcast
Yeah.
wala as well.
Yeah, they don't
but
understand internet culture.
Yeah.
Ah,
So what
true,
then?
but,
What then?
What then? Then I like that's why I send it also to you guys. You know. So and then you know like one guy's gonna say it's boring, and if others are like, "Yo, this is all right, it's good," then you know that that's his opinion, and maybe it's not
Yeah.
that bad as he says it is.
Yeah.
And
But
I
that
would
won't
not
stop.
Yeah.
But that won't stop you from posting, right?
Even if it's a
Yeah.
bad video, would you post it?
If it's too bad, I probably won't.
Yeah. Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and I are fucking बहुत ज़्यादा ही similar. But
I think if it's not like if it is too bad that he won't post it. Let's say he has some interpretation of the video, right? And all the other 5 people have some interpretation of the video, which is very contrasting from his interpretation of the video, of how the video is. If there's a very diverse contrast, a huge contrast between the two, then probably he will ask himself. But it is very unlikely for that to happen.
yeah, because white screen पे मतलब कितना ही क्या ही कर लोगे मतलब अब
हाँ.
अब क्या
What the fuck,
not
Ocus?
everyone can do culture, counter culture.
Ocus, just because Ocus, you have a sense of aesthetic of your own doesn't mean that everybody has the same way of telling a story. Okay, just letting you
know how
know.
Listen,
fucking aesthetic a
motherfucker.
white screen is.
Listen, motherfucker, look at me. Okay, listen to me. I don't have a sense of aesthetic. I have mastered the fucking aesthetic. Okay.
Okay.
None of you motherfuckers even come close to me.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Nice. Ocus, what is the value of golden ratio? Huh?
16:9.
Ocus, what ratio was I rendering my videos in?
Ocus,
So this
I
motherfucker.
asked-
ओए राम सुन ये बहन का लुड़ा this so we render in 16:9 ठीक है.
right.
So this motherfucker was rendering in 3073 by 733.
That is square.
That's not even a ratio.
Squarish.
Yeah, he was just ऐसे ही. And मेरे
Yeah.
को रिशु भेजता है कि ओकस तुम इधर आओ, कॉल पे आओ, ये बहन के लोड़े का ये देखो क्या कौन से रेशियो पे कर रहा है.
That
And
is,
then-
I know what that ratio is. That is the ratio in which Harry Potter games I used to play. Okay, that is the ratio.
सुन तो-
2007, 2008 के games के ratio है.
It was rendering in 720p.
But हाँ
Wow.
और ये and और सुन तो राव. And when I told him to fix it, so obviously वो screen और वो assets थोड़े हिल गए. So I was like, okay, you can nest and zoom it in. ये चूतिया एक करके इस पूरी वीडियो को पूरे assets को एक करके zoom करने बैठ गया था. And फिर अंत में मैंने उसको इतना सिखाया वो सीखा नहीं अंत तक. तो मैंने बोला क्यों तुझे मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ तुझे क्या मालूम तू कर दे रेंडर तू ऐसे ही कर दे तू रहने दे तू वाइट स्क्रीन ही लगा तुझे नहीं तू छोड़ तू रहने दे तू छोड़.
भाई ठीक है. I think I तो like it. मुझे तो सिंपल लगता है बहुत और मुझे अच्छा लगता है. इंटरप्रेट करने में बहुत ईजी है. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इज बिटरेट कम है. बिटरेट कम नहीं, डेटा कम है साइज में. ठीक है, डेटा कम है साइज में तो कोई भी कहीं भी देख सकता है. तेरे वीडियोस को 720p में देखने के लिए भाई बहुत डेटा खर्च करना पड़ता है. ठीक
You'll
है.
never have some mass audience, Ocus. They can't fucking watch your videos.
Hey,
Exactly,
Chico,
Ocus.
I'm
How
gonna
will you
fucking change the game? Just keep watching.
They're gonna be like, yeah, मैं recharge करा रहा हूँ. Ocus भाई की video आई है.
Ocus, what
Facts,
if
big
Jayesh
facts.
is so smart? Jayesh is such a meta level smarter than all the rest of us that he was like, how did I like transcend to the geo audience? How do I do that? Okay,
चार-
cool. These
चार
नहीं
महीने.
4 महीने.
Fucking don't.
सुन मेरी बात सुन 4 महीने
like-
दे फेस कैम पे स्विच होएगा 4 महीने.
I will just make videos which are easily renderable so that सबको जिनके पास कम डाटा है वो भी देख सके because Ocus तेरा डाटा तो नहीं देख सकते because तेरे इतना ज़्यादा
ओकस भाई के लिए वीडियो अपना जियो रिचार्ज कराएगी जियो जनता
एक दिन के इंटरनेट से वो लोग मेरा पूरा चैनल बिंज वॉच कर सकते हैं
भाई आई विल बी क्या कहते हैं जस्ट रेन आई विल बी टू द पीपल दैट यू वर जस्ट रेन वर टू यू
true man, you can be, to be honest.
Okay, so fucking Ocus बहन के लड़े कहेंगे
wow, that will be taken out of context. That will be so taken out of context. Wow.
But मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, देखो राव तू 4 महीने दे इसको, 4 महीने पे फेस कैम पे स्विच नहीं हुआ ना, नाम बदल दियो मेरा.
Why should he not? He's so good looking. What do you mean?
Obviously but फिर तेरा डाटा कंज्यूम होएगा, फिर मत बोलना मेरे को.
I'll put the face cam on a fucking white screen, man. I'll put it on the side like this small. My face is this small. It's on a white screen.
Oh
yeah.
My God.
Just so I don't have to animate it anymore.
Dude.
Fucking.
Wow.
Oh my God. I like how self-aware this motherfucker is, man.
For his age. For his age.
He's older than me, right? Yeah, you're older.
Yeah, I am 20.
What the fuck?
No. Still sounds like wow. Too much age gap, guys. Come on. Oh, what the hell?
Bhai, what are you studying? Jayesh, I've never asked you this.
BCom honors. I'm in the first year. I think second now क्योंकि exam दिए भी नहीं pass करा दिया or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Bengali
साला. BCom. I am not Bengali. I can't even say it, you know. अगर कोई मेरे को गाली देता है that you are Bengali, I can't say that I am not because that's throwing my people under the bus that have grown up with.
I just realized Jayesh is from Kolkata.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, do you know about my relationship with Kolkata?
Yeah, sure.
It's
Kolkata is the worst, man. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I can't. That place hates me, man. Trust me on that. That place hates me.
No, but I have a question for Jayesh, yaar.
Yeah, tell.
Jayesh, मुझे ये बता कि so we have talked about the self-doubt. Okay, let's talk about building confidence. And because I have major क्या कहते हैं self-doubt issues as well, because I've talked about this in podcast कि there is 2 people in my head, overconfident Ocus and low self-esteem Sheersh in the head.
Right.
Okay, and every single day when I wake up, they both fight, and whoever wins decides if the day is gonna be productive or the day is gonna be about self-reflection or anxiety and whatever. Okay? And I handle it with, sucking myself off.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it gives me a sense of you're worth it.
Right.
So I want to know, what do you do? Or even क्या तुझे भी इसी इतना जितना मुझे इश्यूज होता है उतना ही होता है क्या? And if yes, how do you क्या कहते हैं?
Of course, I mean होता है, but the thing is कि at this stage how I handle self-doubt or how you build
Let's talk about how you build. Let's talk about how you build.
How you build? I think the way I built it was like nights of thinking that, I mean, I obviously listen to Kanye West a lot, yeah, and I listen to hip hop and rap a lot, and a lot of times hip hop and rap is narcissistic,
Yeah.
It's super narcissistic, and
right,
the way I at one point I was thinking if they can think that of themselves, why can't I? That's how it initially started, that if I like somebody else talking about themselves like that, why don't I talk about myself like that? So that's how it started initially, but then thinking for very, very long, I realized that not loving myself is the worst thing I can do for myself, because
big facts.
In my life only I am going to be constant. My friends might change, you might not be friends with me tomorrow. If I say that you are greater than me and then we are not friends tomorrow, how does that benefit me in the future? It doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Thank God.
So I am the only person that matters to me, and I have to live this life as myself. So I guess I am sucking myself off because
and I'm not.
That is just a very crude way of interpreting it. Something like that. Sucking myself off. That's a very crude way of interpreting that. It's much deeper than that.
Yeah. Of course it is.
But I think people would want to interpret things in a funny, edgy way, I guess. Which is fine, but it's much deeper than
Yeah,
that
yeah.
interpretation.
Yeah,
What do you
it
think? What do
definitely
you
is.
think? What like how deep? Like what
It's
is your
okay,
input?
I
Nah,
can
I'm
I
talking-
can
Yeah, I'm talking to Rav.
I have a bit of an interpretation on that. Okay.
Okay.
So he has Jayesh, or you for that matter, or me for that matter, or anybody has. Where does anxiousness come from? It comes from an ideal. Maybe sometimes it comes from an ideal. You have an ideal, and you want to get there. Okay.
Yeah. The cognitive
Yes.
dissonance.
Right.
Cognitive dissonance.
Right. You want to get there, and it just bothers you that you have seen yourself in that image.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is why Harry Potter mein there is this reference of the mirror of Erised. Okay. Where you stand in front of the mirror of Erised, and it shows you a form of you which is
you
everything
most
that you
desire.
want.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Every single thing that you want. Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes that why was mirror of Erised taken away from the rest of the magical world? Because it represents everything that you want, and it's a never ending cycle, and it drives people mad. Okay, that is where the anxiety comes from. But how can you not push yourself towards that ideal? What else are you doing? How are you living by not doing something about it? You are born, you have an interpretation of your ideal, and you want to push yourself towards it.
I think the best way to cope with it, like not going mad and still pushing yourself and still wanting everything, is realizing that you won't have everything, but that's okay. And that's a very tough pill to swallow. You know what I mean?
It is.
Like-
Or there can be another way of interpreting it also. To cope with it, Ocus, I think you do it, you also do it, and maybe Jayesh also does it, and you don't realize it. You just keep yourself busy.
Yeah.
You don't focus on the ideal as much.
Yeah.
You focus on getting to the next step. To the next step.
Yes.
You basically voluntarily choose to bring your star
Yeah.
a bit closer to you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You reach it, and then it moves a bit further away.
I was watching.
Bring it back again and push it back towards a further distance. That is how you basically cope with it.
Yeah,
I think.
I was watching Haikyuu. It's an anime about volleyball. Haikyuu in Japanese means
Okay.
volleyball. So वो volleyball का है, and it's a sports anime. So a lot of people don't expect a lot of thing from it. But in that scene, in an episode, he talks about the side character talks about cogs in a clock. The छोटे जो cogs होते हैं ना, चक्के जो घड़ी के
Cogs
चक्के.
in a wheel. Cogs in a wheel.
Yeah. So in a clock.
In a clock. Okay.
So he was talking about like how one cog moves, that makes the other cog move, and
Right.
eventually we have a full clock. And inspired from that, I wrote a small blog on my blog where I talked about like one cog, two cog, full clock.
Right.
So like just you don't look at the goal that you have, but you look at down and you think about how do I place my next step. Okay, so I place my next step. How do I place my another next step? And then you keep going, and by the time, like after some time, you look ऊपर देखोगे and you'll be like, अरे ये देखो आ गया यहाँ पे goal. And then you'll look back and you'll see how far you have come.
What do you think, Jayesh, about that kind of
Yeah.
interpretation?
Because me, like, I am exponentially closer to being my idol, like now than I was like maybe 3 months ago. Exponentially.
Of course, because 3 months ago you were not there, right?
Yeah.
So that is true. And you will grow exponentially. That is the great thing about YouTube. It is so like
Beautiful.
It is so poetic. The idea that YouTube is exactly like life. Like you put
Yes.
a constant amount of effort and exponential growth होती है.
हाँ.
People usually think कि नहीं हो रही है, but no, you are actually at that part of the curve जहाँ पे तुम notice नहीं कर पा रहे हो.
Yeah.
ठीक है? Because बहुत 0 से 1 के बीच में बहुत slow growth होती है. You don't even notice the change.
Yeah.
But उसके बाद it's like so difficult to interpret. In so many things will be happening. Like Jayesh will go through that
Yeah.
when he right now in the next 6 months,
Yeah.
when he like gets to a phase where so many things are happening and he'll be like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I was talking to myth part, and even he said कि एक point पे पहुंचेगा where you'll be like, what the fuck is going on? The best example is like अभी ऋषु को देख लो ना, he has hit 100k. Now he's already at I think 140k.
150. He hit 150 a couple days ago. 155 or 6, I think.
He's gonna hit 200k this year. So he
will
hit
hit
100k.
He'll hit 200 next month.
200, he will probably reach 300. I think he'll probably reach 300.
If अगर बड़ी hit लग जाती है then हाँ.
He'll be at least at 1 million by the end of next year. Man is mad talented
आराम
and
से,
he knows what he's doing.
आराम से.
And he's so funny.
I had that thing about Jaiyaxh, that question. Ocus ने जो अभी बोला ना कि you bring your ideal a bit closer, okay? And that takes humility, right? To like choose to have कि हाँ मैं इतना दूर नहीं सोचूंगा, मैं थोड़ा छोटा सोचूंगा, थोड़ा less सोचूंगा, something which I will have to put an effort in, but I'll still be able to achieve that. How do you interpret that? Like, how would you do that? Like,
I have set a small goal, like, you know, at the end, like maybe like 30 years down the line, I would obviously like to be super fucking rich. But if I look at that as the goal now, that is going to be put me into anxiety, yeah?
Right, true.
Because I'm 20, my goal is to like live my 20s with like clout, money, and just like fucking
Bitches.
be a fucking baller in my 20s. And after I cross that phase, I can look into like making more mature decisions in my 30s and then forward.
तुझे क्या Jayesh, are you the most followed guy in your college?
Am I the what?
सोशल मीडिया पे सबसे ज्यादा फॉलोअर्स तेरे कॉलेज में तेरे हैं, मतलब बंदों में?
Not yet, I don't think so, क्योंकि मैं कभी कॉलेज गया ही नहीं हूँ. But yeah, not yet, definitely not yet. But I think there would be like at least 20 people ahead of me. Some might be with fake followers. But I think the class I was in like class 12 right now, I have the most in guys. If I'm not wrong, maybe there's 2 or 3 people more than me. But yeah.
So like IRL Eagles मिल रही हैं?
Wow. Ocus, really?
I mean,
that was a foundational question to ask that question.
Yeah.
Come on,
definitely, man. We can. That's how life is, you know, like ups and downs.
Nice.
So like a deep question and then Eagles.
Then Eagles. Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
I wouldn't say so, but until I can fly them out, until I can afford to fly them out, I wouldn't say no. The day I can fly them out, I'll answer you.
Really?
Wow.
Jeez.
He will fly one of them out to Ocus's house. That's what he will do.
Man, why? Why don't you? You have to be dumb rich to fly an eagle out and just come to where there are a lot of eagles.
I'm trying to be dumb rich.
Why would anyone not want to be dumb rich, Ocus? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Man, be smart rich, na.
Dude, the idea the idea of dumb rich is not that. The idea of dumb rich is so fucking rich. So fucking rich.
No. Ocus, look at it this way, okay? You live in a city where there's already so many girls, but then once in a while you come across, like, let's say I'm famous, okay? I have a blue tick. I come across like this bad girl with a blue tick, and she lives maybe a baddie, yeah? And she lives in like the other part of the country, but I can afford to fly her out. I can still slide in, you know?
Mate, I'll tell you, the most baddies live in Mumbai or Delhi. Okay?
That's not true.
That is true. What are you talking about? Where were your ex-girlfriend from?
We are kind of like making this like, you know, kind of like boys locker room talk.
The most trust me, the most baddies don't live in India at all. Trust me on that, okay?
Okay.
I love my Indian girls, man.
बहन चो दुबई जितना बड़ा लंड थोड़ी है कि दुबई तक. Come on, man.
I love my Indian girls, man. I don't like white girls.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
There are Indian girls who are not in India. That's also there, guys.
That's true. Like, I sometimes like scroll through Twitter and I see like this bad Indian girl, or like Pakistani girl, and she lives in fucking, I don't know, the UK or the States. I'm like,
How important are eagles for you?
Not important at all. They're just like that's just validation for me to suck myself off.
Why not look for love then?
Maybe I will at one point, but you know, growing up, I never really got attention from females, so I'm experiencing that.
Yeah.
You know
what? Yeah. Okay. I guess it probably won't happen, but probably will. I used to think the same. Like up to attention, but man, that tension that you will get, it'll be like एक बहुत खोखला tension मिलेगा.
Yeah, I mean, like that's also a way for me to suck myself off. That I have reached to a point where like somebody's
There is
giving me
too
attention
much.
because
There is too much references of sucking yourself off, Jayesh. Really, man. We should do a compilation of Ocus and I talking about our sex tape, and then Jayesh talking about I'm gonna suck myself off. Great guy. Like,
yeah, you don't want to include me. I'll suck myself off.
Nice.
wow.
Well said. But
Wow.
no, so you're okay with Khokla love?
What?
No.
What is wrong? Wait,
That's
what is
not
wrong?
love, man.
What
That's
is
not
wrong?
love.
What is wrong in Khokla love? What do you mean, Ocus?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Bro, Khokla love will give you like Khokla pyar, man. They won't like it will
Man,
be
I have
true
enough love
Hey,
in my life. I will get. If I wanted love, I will get a puppy now. Okay, that's fine.
No, not with you, yaar. Not with you, Rav. You've experienced heartbreak. You're an exception here. I am
Heartbreak.
talking about my man Jayesh over here who hasn't experienced heartbreak.
Have you not, Jayesh?
I kind of want to so that I can like write an album about it. To be honest.
Fucking.
That's an
Because
amazing.
every
You know, I love how he's like so frank about it. I want to experience heartbreak because I want to write an album about it. Like,
Content कहाँ से निकाल सकता हूँ बस वो देखना है मुझे कहाँ से
amazingly. I love that about him. Great, man.
but for real you're okay with Khokla love.
I need
Fake
something
validation.
to rap about, man. I need something to rap about. If I'm not fucking bitches, I can't rap about fucking bitches.
Wow.
Wow.
You
I
Ocus,
mean,
we
you
have
can
never
talk
had
about
someone
fucking
this
bitches, man.
unfiltered and frank. And I thought that Who Cares was unfiltered and frank. You just get them a little bit younger, you just get them a little bit younger, and it's like 10x more fun.
No, but
Okay.
I'm
Like-
still surprised that you're okay with Khokla love just so that you can write an album.
No, he's
You know,
not, man. He's
you
gonna
know
be fine.
when I'm okay, it's not that, like it's not both ways, man. If I'm getting Khokla love, I'm giving Khokla love. It's not one way anytime.
Yeah, obviously,
Yeah,
but don't you think that's like a waste of time?
That's actually very smart.
That's fucking bars, man.
He's like, he's saying such poetic things, man. He's saying things like, if I get Khokla love, it means that I'm giving Khokla love. Because guys, guess what? I'm only gonna give as much as I get. Okay,
Yeah.
it's an equal system over here. Fuck the patriarchy.
And I'm not doing any
Everybody.
fake shit, man. I never like fake talk to anyone. I stopped
That's-
doing that years ago.
So you're finna be
That's-
making shit clear that hey, this is fake love relationship. Yeah, Khokla love relationship.
No. Like I only give back as much as I get. You know, like if it's obviously fake, then mine is obviously fake.
So
but
if you find real love in between all of these eagles, would you stop for the getting the validation? Would you stop like the whole eagle chase?
yeah, of course. I'm not chasing anybody, man. Like, you know, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm not chasing. But you know, yeah, definitely.
But don't.
You know,
so
I need to
that's-
write that heartbreak album.
But
So
I don't
like,
think
that
you-
can't happen if I'm
like,
not in
that-
love.
I think like
In
if you
love.
find it, I don't think you'll be looking for it. But अगर तुम
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
eagles
man.
के
It just
बीच में
comes to
तुम्हें
I mean,
प्यार
yeah.
मिलेगा.
You know, love is a part of life, of course. Yeah, you know. So at one point, maybe. But no, I'm not actively looking for it.
And why
Good.
so?
Good.
Only actively looking for rupees, man.
Me, my boy. Yes.
Smart.
But,
Very
um,
smart.
Yeah.
But
that-
why not looking for love? Why?
Why? If you look, like, listen, if you look for something, you're never going to fucking find it.
Guys?
Except material comfort.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people that are like always looking for love. They're like fucking saying that, yo, man, I wish I had someone that loved me. And that looks like so, like, that looks really petty to me. Like, you know.
That sounds pathetic, by the way.
Yeah, that's I don't want to be that person, you know, ever.
The thing is, पता है लोग सोचते हैं ऐसा कि you can I'm gonna search and find love. Okay,
Yeah.
if that is the case, if everybody searched, do you think everybody would find love? No, everybody won't. What makes you think that you are lucky among those 7.58 billion people to be able to find something as complex and amazing and heartbreaking and I don't know whatever chemical interpretation of that is. Wow, what do you think that you were lucky enough to get it? I don't think searching for it is like it's very, very stupid. Okay, just if it comes to you, it comes to you. That's great. I don't
Plus,
think
like,
you should
I'm
waste your
looking
time on
at
that.
how many people actually die without actually ever getting married. So
I can tell you a lot of guys do.
yeah,
Generally, a lot of guys do because
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it poetic justice? Maybe it is in a way. Women select, right?
Yeah.
So, and women reject more than they like accept. So obviously, a lot of guys do. What is that? There is this one particular stat which is actually there. Around 20-30% of the men, okay, get 10% of the men get half the women. Okay, that is the stat.
All right.
what?
So women select very specific guys with very specific traits. Okay,
I think it's confidence.
confidence is one of them. Sure.
Like that's what I was talking to my girlfriend the other day, where it was like, is it attractive guys, or so is she we like the thing we came down to is like it's not क्या बोलते हैं उसको causation, not कुछ
Correlation.
yeah so the thing was like most attractive guys are confident. Even if you're ugly and you're confident, that's what like really matters.
To be like give the guy a chance. But women select guys who are like secure. It's as simple as
Yeah,
that.
obviously. Yeah. No. Disagree.
mean?
Major disagree. No.
What do you mean by that?
I know 5 girls who are in a relationship for X amount of time that whose boyfriend aren't secure.
Right. And
I mean,
I'm
you know
gonna
the thing
I'm gonna
is कि-
I'm gonna ask you that question 5 years later.
Okay.
So let's see what the answer to that is.
Are
okay?
you saying
Yeah.
okay?
I'm
But then-
being very
okay,
upfront
no,
about it.
But buddy,
Women-
you were really secure. Why did it?
Shut.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Go
but
on.
we can talk about why did it why did you end up with a क्या कहते हैं, why did your relationship not work? It's because there are a lot more factors to it.
Yeah, but I ended it.
Yeah,
What is your
regardless,
point?
regardless, your relationship did not work.
Right. And I said that women select men who are secure. There's a difference.
Man,
What I'm trying
I
to
don't
say
know
is-
if it's that. Like that's, I think
mean-
there's still, like I said, there's still a lot more factors to it.
Dude,
Let's
why
say
would
it this way:
how
secure women would like to prefer secure men.
What?
I
What?
think
What?
Secure women would like to prefer secure men.
secure
say that,
women
yeah.
would prefer secure men, and not so secure women would also prefer secure men. It's
sure,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
evolutionary.
Even
It's-
I would. So, but buddy, so I am not secure.
right. But
And-
you
But you have
but
potential.
you selected someone who is secure.
Yeah. So, but you said that women prefer secure men. I think that
Yes.
humans prefer secure humans.
Yes,
But
exactly.
But there
But?
there are still a lot more. Like I would still say there is a lot more factors to it. Like just saying कि women prefer secure men, in my opinion, sounds
Huh.
a bit क्या कहते हैं r/nice guy.
Yeah, it does. But I'll tell you something very brutal, okay? Which is gonna make a lot of guys think, "Arey bhai, what the fuck?" Okay? And maybe you don't notice it. Jaiyaxh is his ideal self is a very secure self. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The ideal self he's running after, or for my ideal self for that matter, or yours for that matter, is a very secure person. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The brutal, honest truth is that women are basically the interpretation of nature, right? Feminine is the interpretation of nature, and nature selects, and it selects what is gonna survive. Okay? Attraction is fine. Okay? The initial attraction, the confidence, all that is great to have a conversation going. Okay? But the truth is, if you are potent enough to bring your lineage forward and move it forward, you will be selected, and that comes from a place of security. ठीक है? तुम्हें जितना भी बोल दो भाई, क्या बोलते हैं, what is that, लड़कियों को सारे एक्टर्स पसंद है पर शादी तो बगल वाले पड़ोसी के जेठालाल से ही होगी. ठीक है? ऐसा ही कुछ है ना?
I don't agree.
Okay, it's very, you can say that, that's fine, you don't agree, but marriages happen in the foundation of security. Love marriages can happen, exceptions can happen, but in general that is not how it works. And I'm being very honest right now, you are romanticizing it a lot if you don't think that is the case.
No. I don't. I still say what you're saying is true. Of course, it is
Yeah.
true. But
Right.
I think you're saying it in a way that this is the case. I'm saying that
Huh.
in general as well,
Huh.
there is a lot more factors to it. And I would like to, I would say that right now, because you are not in a very content relationship, I would say that I would like to ask you down the line when you are in a content relationship, and we will play this podcast back, and I would like to hear what your thoughts are.
I'm not. It's not like I'm not in a content relationship. I'm not in a relationship in the first place.
At all. Yeah. But
And
you,
I'm
I
not-
would say, no, my mind was like you haven't gotten into a content relationship.
No, I was very content in my relationship. I wouldn't say that. I was very content in my relationship. There were other things happened. I've told you this. There are other things which happened which are not which were beyond both of our control.
All right.
And that sucks. It happens with
Which
people.
sucks. Yeah, it did. So with that conversation coming to an end, I would like to show you guys something that is gonna blow your minds off. Okay, it's very cringy, and everybody, if you're watching, like listening to it on Spotify, come on YouTube, okay, and watch it.
Okay.
It's gonna be cool moment. Aa jao.
Okay.
All right.
How are you gonna watch it?
I'm going to screen share.
Want to go some water? Okay.
What is this?
Here you go.
What the fuck is this? Please don't include this in the podcast. What the fuck?
Bro, they always show his ass, her ass, and this is just like one of many. This isn't even that
What
like
the fuck did I just watch?
exact. Wait, bhai, wait. I will show you how like fucking. Okay, yeah.
This is this is going to end my professional life. I'm 100%
Bro,
sure.
check this. Check this.
What the fuck is this? It's some Dan Bilzerian bullshit, man. What the fuck?
Wait.
Actually, man.
Look at
yeah,
this.
this is a normal
Look
day.
at this.
What the fuck?
No, bad girl.
Okay, I
That's
can't
what
watch
your
this
toy's
shit. Stop.
for. Okay,
Wait,
no,
let us
drop
spoil.
it.
Who
Drop
thinks
it.
that?
Drop
She's
it.
doing it for clout because there's probably
Let's go.
people that are into
Outside
this.
right now.
What have we come down to?
Bad girl.
Seriously?
Bad girl.
Dude, this is some Black Mirror shit, man. The fuck?
Look at it. It's so fucking.
I don't know what to say, man.
She's
You
even
want the ball?
making a.
You want the ball?
Look at this.
Go get it.
See, they always show her behind.
She's not a good fucking dog for sure. She can't run for shit.
Wow. Guys,
Oh my god.
this is very, very. What's the
Bro,
right word?
I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let me, you know what?
It's
Let
very,
me-
very petty, very, very disgraceful, and what the fuck?
Scientific
Yeah.
word for buttocks.
We are not. Brian, don't include this, please.
No. What is the scientific word for buttocks? Because apparently I cannot say certain things because they sound gay. She has some gluteal muscles. That's what I would
Gluteus
say.
maximus and gluteal minimus. Nice.
She has some badunka-dunkas.
Okay, stop. Please stop. Please stop.
Man,
Oh my
it's
God,
so
I cannot.
fucking weird.
It is. Ocus, this is cringe, man.
It's
This
actually
is-
Yeah,
kind
I
of like-
know.
It's kind of weird to think even if that was like an actual dog, why do you get it off the couch, man? Fuck, I don't like this.
Yeah. My dog sleeps on bed if he wants to, okay?
If I had a
he's
dog,
very
he
trained,
could,
but...
if I had a dog, he could like, fucking drive my Ferrari. I'm just assuming I'd have one by the time I get a dog.
But yeah, what did you think about that? What did you guys think?
Jayesh, you go on. I would really like you to take this because I'm very uncomfortable talking about it.
It's quite obvious that that's like she's doing it for clout because there's people that are into it.
Yeah,
and apart from that, I don't find it like attractive or anything. Definitely.
You don't
not.
find
Just
it attractive? Huh.
For legal reasons, I don't find it attractive. Because
Yeah.
we'll talk about it later.
I don't find it attractive. Period. Okay, I'll tell
think-
you why. Because I understand people doing things on the internet for getting clout.
Yeah.
But this is just, I don't know. It's not like I'm putting women in a pedestal or anything like that. No, I
Yeah.
don't do that. But this is just fucking disgraceful for any human
Yeah.
being.
Yeah,
Why would you do that? man?
I don't know why, bro. I don't
Dude.
know about the word disgraceful. I just
You
think
would-
it's
I mean,
kind
you
of
would
funny,
It's
bro.
disgraceful to like put it on the internet for clout, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely, man. What the
Bruh,
fuck? You can't put
I still
putting a
think you-
human on a leash, really?
No, but she's doing it. She's the one who's handling all of this.
I
It's
mean,
not
yeah,
Putting
yeah,
okay,
I actually
okay, putting
take that
and
back.
putting and stooping to that level to put yourself on a leash to get clout. That is
actually,
also
to be honest,
disgraceful.
I take that back. If she doesn't find it disgraceful, I don't either. Her life, she
Yeah,
can
yeah,
do what
yeah.
she wants.
yeah, that's what I'm. And nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Man, we have to get Jayesh again, man. This is
Yeah, he's
not
amazing.
done.
Do you wanna? I am okay with kicking Rav. Lost Boy Part
Oh, wow! How has it switched? In last podcast, he's like, Rav is not leaving the podcast. Now I'm okay with kicking Rav.
No, I really love this podcast because of like you too, man. Like it's
Yeah.
so amazing.
Thanks, man.
2. I love this podcast because of myself as well.
Right.
I
Wow.
especially love this episode, man. It's like by far my favorite.
Of course it is.
Yeah, go on.
So I wanted to say one thing. So some people are in the comment section. We wanted to address this. People want a specific list of guests. PBTB is not about just the guests. Okay, we don't want to always have people as guests, and we don't exactly treat them as guests either. We're just having a conversation. We're
Yeah.
trying to have fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we obviously try to dive deep into what the person is behind his or her YouTube front, but we just gonna let you guys know ki the people who are coming here, they're not guests because they're probably gonna come here again. We'll definitely be getting Jayesh again. We're gonna get Surya again. We're gonna get a lot of people again and again
Yeah.
because we want to talk about stuff. We don't want to talk about the person.
Yeah.
Okay, all the time.
Hey,
Even
yo.
though that's a great, that's what the name of the podcast is, Person Behind the Persona. But I don't know why, Ocus, you put that out there.
But yeah. Hey,
But
I
that's how
got a
it is.
question, man. I got a question
Yeah.
for Jayesh,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up with you and Gyani, man? You ain't stopping, man. You still fucking going at him, that dude.
To be honest with you, I would admit that I have been really disrespectful. Maybe I shouldn't have, but to be honest, I don't really care. Like the thing is ki it is quite obvious. Anyone with one eye can say that Thagesh did copy my video.
Yeah.
And I hate that fucking rat for obvious reasons. Obvious reasons being that he's a fucking major public suck up. He does, and basically the thing is ki I made that video, I made
Right.
against the wave, Nobody was talking about that back then. I
Right.
took the risk. I could have been bombarded with dislikes and hate. I took the risk. I took hours trying to figure it out, putting it in a structure which makes people understand. Because to be honest with you, if I said the same things I said in that video in a different structure, maybe people would have not agreed as much as they did. So it goes, I am lying in my fucking bed behind me for hours. Like every day for hours I'm lying just thinking how to structure shit. And what to say and when to say. And then some fucking rat comes out of nowhere, picks it up, puts it in his fucking video without acknowledging me. Listen, you can take it, okay? I'm not saying you can't. But if you acknowledge me, you have to DM me and be like, yo man, I would love sucking your fucking dick. You don't do that, you can't take shit from me.
Okay. One thing about that. So the what essentially is the problem? The problem is YouTube के terms में video copy करना and idea copy करना. Okay. We are not talking about thumbnails here. Okay.
No
because
thumbnails at all.
The discussion about thumbnails is very petty in the first year because simply because we have already discussed this. Artistic style is actually cannot be copyrighted and it is fair use. Thumbnail and thumbnail is very petty. It is not exactly a form of art, right? It's a very fleet of the moment kind of a scenario. We're talking.
It's like
let's
marketing
talk.
poster.
Right. Let's talk about the content. Okay. The points which Gyani puts is that is it possible? The biggest point he puts is it possible that two people can have the same thought? So okay, two people can have the same thought. Ocus and I on a given domain may possibly have the same thought. Okay, nepotism is a topic. Context, right? There are so many events which have happened under that. How is it okay? That is one level of coincidence that both Thagesh and Jayesh had the same thought. That is one level of coincidence. Okay. On top of that, both of them nitpicked the same subset of events which happened in that context. Both of them, okay, nitpicked the same subset of events and both of them also sequentially talked about the same subset of events in the same visual representation. That's 3 other layers of coincidence. How is that possible? That's like as miraculous as a human life. How is that possible?
Yeah. Before Jayesh, you go. I have something as well to add to this. It's like, okay, cool. Jayesh and Thagesh both had the same idea. That is the one level of coincidence you said, right?
Right.
But the problem here is that they did not, and I will explain why. Jayesh's video is on nepotism, and so is Thagesh's. But the problem is Jayesh's video is only about nepotism. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And Thagesh's video is not just about nepotism, and I'm not saying that you cannot make one video about several topics. You can most definitely do so. But the point, like, जितना nepotism के बारे में उसने बात की है, that in itself, that idea is very similar to Jayesh.
Very similar. It is the same.
Yeah,
It's a
it is
fucking
the same.
rip-off.
Yeah, it is the same. I just wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt here. You know, I wanna like hold him with a very loose hand. That's why I'm saying similar.
Okay, I have one question. One more question to Jayesh. Jayesh, first of all, what do you think about this? What we
do I
just
think about this?
interpreted it. कि
yeah.
probability wala scenario.
Yeah, I mean, the video that I made, I explained in very detailed way that how I think it is a copy, and like the video proceeds, like the proceeding, like the structure of the video, it proceeds the same way. Okay. Right. Yeah. He has even cut out the TikTok when I start speaking, but then again you can't hear me breathing because maybe he replaced it or downloaded it all over again. On Aryan Khan's post there were funnier fucking comments, but he decided to pick the ones which I have not featured.
And I'm sorry to cut you off. And like, it's very evident. It is evident, guys. I'm sorry if it sounds rude, बहनचोद की God complex or whatever. पर ये बहुत obvious है कि literally everybody on the top line watches us. ठीक है, मुझे जय, सूर्या, ऋषु को हम सबको देखता है. ऋषु तो भी बहुत मेन स्ट्रीम है, पर हमको देखता है. एंड इफ मी, सूर्या, जयेश कुछ करते हैं इन फ्यू डेज इट्स अप देयर, एंड विच इज नॉट रॉन्ग. Which is not wrong. Obviously, that's how people learn. I learned by watching somebody. Jayesh learned by watching somebody. Surya learned by watching somebody. That's how people learn. But if you're gonna pick my shit, better fucking acknowledge me. I see this all the fucking time as well.
About that, it's an important question which I wanted to ask because I have been asked this question by DigiArt, right?
Yeah.
So he actually asked a very relevant question regarding the same. Jayesh, what do you exactly want? You want, if somebody rips you off, then you want that person to just tell you कि मैं उठा रहा हूँ. That's what you want?
No.
Not really. Like,
what do you want?
You obviously cannot go upright and like make the same video that I did. That's not what picking stuff from my video means. But maybe if Thagesh sent me a DM saying that, yo man, I watched your video, I am making one on a similar topic and I'll be picking some things from yours. Yeah. Thank you, I liked it. Maybe that's enough. You cannot, at no point can you pick up my video and make another one, huh? Okay, you can't do that. You can make a video on the same topic as well without letting me know. Doesn't matter. I don't own the fucking topic, huh? But what you cannot do is like what he did. He made it the same fucking way that I did. Yeah. It's quite clear he didn't add anything. The thing that he did change, he did it just so to let you know that he's not copying.
Okay.
And the thing is, if you are a bigger creator and you want some things, let's say first of all, the thing that he did, totally fucking, you cannot do that at any point. Okay. He just picked it up, copied it, added nothing of himself, nothing at all of himself.
I think one of the biggest mistakes he also made.
If anything, I think I should be paid for writing that video. You know, if anything, I think I wrote that fucking video. You added nothing of your own. You should pay me. I wrote that fucking video, but I don't need your money. Fuck yourself. But
Rav, complete. I have one more point to add.
Okay. My question was कि you were able to find that he copied your video because of how extremely evidently similar both the structures were. okay?
Yes.
And both the way and also the visual representation of things. तूने कैसे represent किया है and उसने visually कैसे represent किया है. Very very stark similarity, ठीक है?
Yeah.
अगर उसने ऐसा कुछ किया होता, and I'm pretty sure people will use it as a loophole, okay? I'm sure about it. But because there are smart people out there, right? Very very cunning. If he had, let's say, changed it visually, okay, but made the same points, and he had also changed the order of saying these points and added more points, it would have been difficult for you to recognize, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you
Right.
make it,
And
if
so
you
he
listen.
so he was
if
being
you copy a video-
lazy.
If you
Right,
copy
he
a
was-
video and make it difficult for me to say that it was copied, then you did your fucking job, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then there would be no problem.
So he was being lazy. Maybe he was lazy or he was being an idiot. I
Yeah,
don't know which one.
he was being both because he uploads daily.
Yeah,
uploads
he's
daily.
True, that is true.
And no, but भाई fuck it यार, PewDiePie तक कॉपी करता है, लवाई से यार पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट उठाता है, but fucking add something of your own. Literally add something of your own. I see this Rav all the time on my fucking videos with my videos. Literally doing the same shit that and these guys are bigger than me. That's what annoys me the fucking
And-
listen to me. Like, I'm sorry, but like, guys, you are bigger than me. And Gyani raised this point where like ये होता है, and to my point, like, okay, industries में होता होगा, but ये नहीं है industry. ठीक है? The whole point of YouTube is like like it's a community. Bigger creators pick up smaller creators. The more the merrier. The bigger the environment gets, the bigger the cake for everyone to eat gets. You know what I'm trying to say? And
Actually, what you just said is completely opposite to what the norm should be. The norm should be smaller creators picking up from bigger creators. And if the norm is going the other way
I
around,
think he-
something
No.
is really wrong
meant like
about the
picking up
community.
and moving up together.
Rav, I mean, I'm sorry to cut you off, Jayesh. I mean, bigger picking up as in like अगर वो जो नीचे है ना उनको उठा के ऊपर ला रहे, मेरा मतलब ये था.
हाँ, yeah,
like
right.
Picking up, like, you know, putting
Lifting them up. Got it.
lifting them
Okay.
up. समझ रहे हो? And पर यहाँ पे, and that is why I am so passionate about it, कि अगर कोई छोटा क्रिएटर कर रहा है, obviously you can pick something up from them, but at least lift them up in one way or another. At least appreciate them in the DMs, because believe it or not, you morons, thinks it's really like अच्छा
Means a
लगता
lot.
है भाई.
Means
हाँ,
a lot
अच्छा
to a
लगता
creator.
है.
Dude, even like a small creator or big, everybody likes, like, when somebody messages you and just tells you something nice about your video, it just feels, you feel a sense of gratitude, and you feel like चलो कुछ तो किया मैंने.
And
right?
yeah, you know, the thing is ki a lot of people think ki I was disrespectful because I like basically kicked Thagesh out of my DMs. But you know what? If he DM'd me before he copied that video and he was like, yo man, I like your video, I would have not been like nice.
वो give
just
them the
because-
कीर्ति चाव वाला thing.
Listen, the thing is na ki Kirti made a video about
Right.
middle class people, and you know, there were like 2 points which I've raised in my videos. Okay, one was like Netflix account being shared by 5 people, and one was like super chat on you know, on people and like asking them to abuse their friend. Okay,
Right.
and I am not saying that I own those, but they are in my videos. But Kirti,
Okay.
when I was at 5k, he DM'd me. He was at 330, 350k. He DM'd me and he followed me and he said, "Yo man, I watched your videos and I love it." And when I saw those things in his video, I had no problem. I'm like, "Yo man, I might have picked up like some shit from your videos in my past, and you pick up some from mine. You acknowledge me, I acknowledge you. All good. I respect you I respect you, if anything, because you DM'd me when I was at 5k. You didn't have to DM a guy with 5k subscribers, but you
correct.
still did. So I respect him for that. Yeah.
So like if you don't, I don't think we can do anything about it, but don't expect us to respect you in any way,
Jayesh,
shape or form.
Jayesh, why do you think this is only Ocus? This time let Jayesh only answer this, okay? We are not gonna answer it. Let him answer it. Why do you think, Jayesh, they do it? Why do you think they don't DM the smaller creator?
Because he thinks, man, I'm at 1 million fucking subscribers. I am, nobody's gonna fucking know or whatever. Or maybe उसको लगता है कि उसने कॉपी नहीं किया, उसने अपना बहुत कुछ ऐड किया. ये भी हो सकता है, बट उसने नहीं किया. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि वो बहुत इगोइस्टिकल है, उसने जानबूझ के डीएम नहीं किया. अगर मैं किसी की वीडियो देखता हूँ और मैं वो पूरी तरीके से चेंज करता हूँ टू द एक्सटेंट वेयर आई एम नॉट कॉपिंग, कोई भी देखकर नहीं बोल सकता कि ये कॉपी है. तो लेट्स से कि तो मैं इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी फॉर मी टू डीएम हिम. हो सकता है उसको लगा होगा कि उसने उतना कॉपी नहीं किया कि किसी को पता चलेगा. But then again, I think that's what I think.
This entire scenario wouldn't have happened if Thagesh, like Jayesh said, अगर Thagesh ने उसको पूरा properly transformatively किया होता, he would probably not even have noticed this in the first place. But it is so fucking evident that by you clearly ripping it off, right?
Yeah. And Gyani, listen. The thing is, Gyani made a video about it, and he said something about 7 minutes. He said
That's a very stupid argument.
Okay. Gyani, listen, you fucking retard. When you take my name in your fucking mouth, and you're talking about something which you have no fucking idea about, you're picking a fucking fight with me, okay? You're picking a fucking fight with me. Don't expect me to respect you after that. People are DMing me saying that, yo man, you shouldn't hit him that low. You shouldn't be insulting him. Just let it go. Fuck you, man. He's picking a fight with me. To me, this is a fucking fight. Because you're taking my name, putting it in a context which is not how that happened. You manipulated it. Because you want to suck your friend's dick, you want to suck him off so that he can come on your face and you get a bit of subscribers. Fuck yourself, man. I don't fucking respect you. I don't like you. Want to fucking fight me in a ring? Let's go. I'll fucking, I'm not going to threaten anybody because I'm not a gangster. But Gyani, you want to do India's first YouTube boxing match? Fucking hit me up. Fucking hit me up.
Nah, okay. I'm gonna be the fucking
control unit.
I'll let you know. Okay, Gyani is a dumb person.
And Gyani, we promise you we are not gonna invite you into this podcast. It will be very disrespectful towards you if we invite you into this podcast after what Jayesh just said. So
I actually didn't hear. मैं disconnect हो गया था. So, but I will hear it in the podcast.
Oh god, Jayesh went hard, man. Oh, fuck.
I just heard Gyani, keep my name out of your mouth, huh? That's what I heard. I was like, oh shit, boy, what's up? Gyani's a dumb person.
Alright,
Gyani's a dumb person.
Okay, I'll let that go. Alright, the thing is ki, after I made my video, I pointed out his mistakes. I was not that pissed till then either. He made a video. I was thinking at that point that Phusadi ka chutiya hai ye. He's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I made a video. I cleared my name because you're trying to throw it into shit. Okay? But then, just to save your fucking ego, you made a fucking senseless IGTV video which is also 10 minutes long. Phusadi ka wahan paise bhi nahi milenge tujhe. Okay?
Bye.
He made a 10-minute long IGTV video where he's just spewing shit out of his fucking mouth. He's not making any sense. I think I haven't even watched it clearly, but somebody told me at one point I say, Gyani, किसी बारे में ना पता हो तो ज्ञान ज़्यादा मत चोदना. I think he said ज्ञान नाम की कोई लड़की होगी तो मैं तो चोदूंगा. Did he say? Did he say that?
I didn't. I haven't. I couldn't.
Dude, would you really think that we watched Gyani's video?
Let me just.
If you've said that, Gyani, if you've said that.
But.
Okay.
But. I don't think he was trying to save his friend's dick because he's just not that type of a person. I genuinely think he just wanted to put your name and like he covers any sort of drama because at the end of the day he only cares about views.
I don't agree
Alright,
with you.
that's cool. Okay.
I'll tell you. Okay,
Go ahead.
I don't agree with Ocus. Okay. I see. He had talked about that mental health issue, and I was like, I tweeted him back to him to all the best to him or whatever, because obviously any sane human would do that if he was going through something like that. Okay, any sane human with an empathy, some amount of empathy for a fellow creator would do that. That's fine. But I've seen this pattern a number of times, and I'm talking about since 2016. Okay, for the last 4.5 years. So I know this for a fact. Gyani, it's a pattern which I have recognized, which maybe you haven't because you haven't seen him long enough. But I have recognized it, and it will be very difficult for you to change my mind on it. I always have felt Gyani always takes a more diplomatic approach towards things and always tries to defend the bigger creator for no fucking reason. I don't understand why he does it. Okay, he's very harsh in general on the smaller creators for some reason.
But
okay?
he didn't.
It's because
but he
he
didn't.
knows he's fucking fading into irrelevancy.
What? He didn't defend who? What?
But he didn't defend Nikhil when the shit happened with me.
He didn't defend
because
Nikhil
nobody
when
was
the shit
defending
happened
Nikhil.
with you because Nikhil was so clearly in the wrong that if Gyani even tried to defend Nikhil in any sense, he would get a lot of flake. Here, it is a little bit more blurred. Okay, so obviously he will take the side of the more diplomatic side, which is the bigger creator. Why wouldn't he do that? Okay, it is more growth for him. What is he going to get growth from Jayesh? Tell me.
If he took my side, he would have gotten my respect, which is worth 2 peanuts. I'll be honest with you, it's not worth shit.
Right now, but
Yeah, at one point, maybe, because I'm telling you for a fact, Yanni, I'll forever be bigger than you. I'll forever be bigger than Thagesh. At one point in your life, you'll be thinking, man, damn, that guy acknowledged my existence. So I gave you that, man. Just cherish that for the rest of your fucking life.
Man, this ye garam khoon, ye young blood is like way more superior than what we had in 2016, man. What the hell?
Man, you know what? I actually stopped. I think Jayesh bhi stop kar dega. I used to shit on Mumbai Ka Nikhil the same way.
Man, I don't want to shit on anybody, but the thing is, I take it very personally, because the thing is, for me, the videos that I make, I really like them, okay? I cherish them, That's like it's not much effort, But it's not, I'll tell you, it's not much effort, But to me, I feel like I'm bringing something new to the table. I'm bringing a new perspective, okay? When somebody copies, okay. Then you make a video, you clearly haven't watched his video, you still defend him, okay? Then I answer your clownery. Then you make an IGTV video where you're just talking shit for 10 minutes now. That to me is like equivalent of the tweet that I made for you, calling you like all those names. I'm sorry for that, okay? But I'm not. I'm sorry, but I'm not. You get that? I'm sorry if that hurt you, but I'm not sorry for saying that.
Yeah.
Because
Same.
To me, you're picking a fucking fight. That video that you made, you're picking a fucking fight with me, man. And a lot of people are telling me, yo, man, you don't do this, don't drag this. Listen, man, if you make something and you have it stolen, I would let you do whatever you want to do to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to fucking do. Don't tell me what to do.
100% agree.
You don't like me after this because I did that. That's cool. But let me know something. And if you do like me, let me tell you something. In the future, if something like this happens, this is how I'll be reacting. This is me. I'm not censoring myself. I'm not stopping anything. This is me.
Yeah.
This is me. I'm being myself.
Big agree.
I want to be an internet personality. I cannot be an internet personality if I'm faking it. So I'm sorry if you don't like it, but don't care if you don't.
No, big agree, Jayesh. Big agree. And big respect for you to be like, no, I don't fuck with this shit. And
that's fucking clownery, man. When you talk about something.
Yeah. Agree.
I'll just let it go, man. I mean, I can be talking about that for hours. So I'll just let it go. Final takeaways is, Yanni, I don't fucking respect you. Thagesh, I don't fucking respect you. Both of you will be on my dick in a couple years. That's the final takeaway.
Okay, Ocus, this was a very, very wild ride, okay? We started such a nice, like, great scenario where, like, Jayesh is happy, all great, this is a great conversation going on, and then Jayesh just went hard, okay? Went hard, by khatarnak. Wow.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy.
This is probably the longest podcast we've had, by the way.
With that said and done, thank you so much, everybody, for watching this podcast.
One thing before we end, what do you think, Jayesh? How was your first podcast? By the way, this is your first podcast, right?
I liked it. I
give us some feedback,
man. The best out of me. You got everything out of me.
Give us some unfiltered, your style, unfiltered critique for the podcast. What can we do better, please?
What can you do better? I don't think you can do anything better than this, man. Like,
what are you saying, man? We are doomed if we can't do anything better.
You got me. I don't think you can do better.
I agree.
But I think people will enjoy this. This is entertaining. I've tried to make it as entertaining as I can.
You have.
And I've given like people plenty of stuff to make compilations of when I'm like a much bigger name in the future. Top 10. Thagesh, you can make a Jayesh Thug Life moments, bro.
This motherfucker. Oh man.
That's what you're good at.
I think we can get like so many highlights just out of this particular podcast of only Jayesh. Like he's taking the entire limelight. We are both just sitting here in one corner and just listening to this shit. So entertaining.
This was the best, but I appreciate it. And hopefully you guys did too. With that said and done, thank you so much for watching this podcast. We will see you in the next one. And as always, we do not have a good outro yet. I don't know,
fuck? What are you saying? This is not Ocus. This is you and me. What the fuck? Stop doing an amalgamation of that, please.
Cut.